Hey everyone. Okay, so today I was doing the dishes, doing some chores, listening to my personal development, and that's how I like to get my personal development accomplished every single day. Is I like to do it when I'm doing something else. So when I'm folding laundry, when I'm doing dishes, when I'm driving in my car, I make my car a rolling university and I'll be knocking out my personal development at the same time. As a busy mom, I like to kill two birds with one stone. I'm going to go to the gym after this and put in my headphones, and while most people are listening and jamming out to music, I'm listening to personal development. I'm feeding my mind. So I was listening to Tony Robbins this morning while I was getting ready, and had some things come to mind. I have a message that I want to share with you, and forgive me, but I'm not going to look at the comments because I have ADD, so it's like squirrel, seriously. So to stay on task, forgive me, I'm not going to look at the comments. I just want to share with you the message, okay? So I want to talk about a truth that if someone else can achieve it, so can you, okay? So Roger Bannister was the first man in history to run the 4-minute mile. Before he did it, nobody in history of mankind had ever done it before. And he made a goal to run the 4-minute mile. And people told him that he was crazy. And people told him that he couldn't do it and that it was impossible, that it was physically impossible. They told him all the risks. But he said, I'm gonna run a 4-minute mile. So how did he do it? He had never done it in practice before. How did he do it? He ran that 4-minute mile over and over and over again in his mind. He ran it and he believed that he could do it. Success starts between the ears, it starts in the mind. He ran it over and over and over again so that when it came time for him to run his 4-minute mile, his body responded to his belief that he could do it, and he did it. So what happened? He ran the 4-minute mile. After he did it, you know what happened? Within that year, 37 other people did it. They said, look at what Roger Bannister did. He achieved the impossible. He made the impossible possible. If he can do it, I can do it. I'm fast. I can do it. That's what they told themselves. And 37 people within that year ran a 4-minute mile. So there's a truth that if somebody else can do it, so can you. So when I started with Unique, believe it or not, I just started with Unique to get a discount on my own personal sales. I had absolutely no desire or intention of making a business. I actually had self-limiting beliefs that these kinds of things don't work. MLM, direct sales, it's pyramid scheme, only the people at the top make it, and I didn't think that I could do it. I just joined simply because I like to save money and I wanted to get the presenter's discount. So about a couple weeks in, I had hit yellow status, which is like the first promotion in our company. And I started watching the other top leaders in my company and thinking, wait a minute, if they did it, why can't I do it? See what I'm saying? And I went to my sponsor, Carly Reeves, and I don't even think she was black at the time. And I told her, I said, Carly, I'm gonna be black status. And she said, yes, you are. And I'm so grateful for her belief in me, because that helped strengthen my belief in myself. And so many times we tell people around us that this is my goal and this is what I want to do. And instead of being supportive, they say, oh, you can't do that. That's not for you. You know what I'm saying? They will try to put their self-limiting beliefs on you and bring you down. But you can't listen to those people. So she said, you can do it. And this is going to sound really, really weird, but this is what I did. I literally visualized myself walking across the stage at convention. I'm sorry. I didn't think I'd get emotional. Okay. Being recognized as a black status leader, getting my black pearls. I visualized what would I wear. I visualized shaking hands with Derek and Melanie. I visualized the crowd. I saw it happen in my mind first, and I visualized it over and over and over again. And that became a reality. And last week I walked across the stage. It happened. It happened just like it would in my mind. I believed that would happen, and it did. Visualization is so incredibly powerful. Our minds are so powerful. And when I walked across the stage, I got emotional. I did. I don't know if you could tell, if you were watching the live streaming or if you were sitting in the audience, I was crying because I had done it. Anyways, so I wanted to share that with you. If there's something that you want in life, start visualizing it. Anything. If you want to lose weight, imagine what your body's going to look like and what kind of bikini you're going to go buy. Anything in life. If it's you want to hit green status and become an elite in this business, start visualizing it in your mind. If it's you are sitting in the audience at convention and you want to be a black status presenter, you sit down in a quiet place, shut out all the noise, and visualize yourself walking across stage. What are you going to wear? What's the crowd going to sound like? How's it going to feel when you shake Derek and Melanie's hand? How's it going to look when you put your black pearls on? Okay? Visualize it over and over and over in your mind. So at convention, Derek said something that hit me too. He said, there are people in this audience who are yellow, pink, blue status, that will be on the wall of influence. And for those of you who don't know, and here comes my child, for those of you who don't know, the wall of influence is our $1 million earners. Angel, I'm on the thing. For those of you who don't know, our wall of influence is our $1 million earners. People who make $1 million or more as a presenter and unique. And right now we have 6 people on that wall. Okay, so he said there are people in the audience who are yellow, pink, blue, who will be wall of influence earners. There are people at home watching the live streaming who will be wall of influence earners. There are people who haven't even signed up yet who are going to be wall of influence earners. Raise your hands. Who, as I was sitting there and I was listening to him talk, who else said, I will be a wall of influence earner? Raise your hands, admit it. Speak it out loud. I know there's people who were sitting there thinking, he's talking about me, because that's what I was thinking. And that's what I want. And sometimes it's scary to put those kinds of goals out there, because I could get off this live and I could have family and friends say, oh, Jenny, you're good, but you're not going to be a wall of influence earner. Or I could have my inbox flooded with people who say, oh, that's never going to happen. I don't care if it takes 2 years. I don't care if it takes 10 years, 20 years. I'm going to be a wall of influence earner. And I hope that you guys can believe that kind of belief in yourselves. And I'll tell you, I'm visualizing it already. I am visualizing unveiling my picture on that wall and standing with those women and reaching that goal. So that's the message that I wanted to share with you today. I'm sorry I couldn't look at the comments. I knew I would get sidetracked if I did. And I'm gonna go run to the gym and continue to learn and feed my mind and plug in my earphones and listen to personal development. And I hope that everybody has an amazing day, and know that if somebody else has done it, so can you. Guess what? People have made $1 million a year in this business, and if that's what you want, somebody else has already done it and you can do it. And I love you guys, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. If you liked this, give me some hearts. And if you feel like somebody else needs to hear this message, please feel free to share. And I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.